welcome you all to the 17th Convocation of the Martin Luther Christian University, Shillong. Alice and I, Lansana, are your hosts for today's event. In a few moments from now, we will all be witness to yet another celebration of achievement, dedication, and survival against many odds. This convocation, too, will become a moment to cherish for all of us. Before we begin, please take a moment to silence your cell phones. We request you to remain seated throughout the ceremony to ensure everyone's undisturbed experience today. We also encourage you to refrain from taking photographs, as there are official photographers who will be covering the entire event. Let us now commence this celebration of academic achievement.
May I request all to rise as the academic procession enters the hall. As we proceed, please enjoy the traditional music, the Shat Wat, which marks the beginning of this memorable event. I request everyone to remain standing for the national anthem.
Thank you. You may please be seated. We will now have a presentation and gift of artwork for Stories by the Fireside by Casper's Aim. I request volunteers to come up here, please. The artwork will now be unveiled, accompanied by a special Dupara performance inspired by the artwork from Miban Lampang Lingdo of the Department of Music.
Stories by the Fireside. The painting Stories by the Fireside by Mr. Casper's Aim is a portrayal of the rich storytelling tradition in the northeastern states of India. Storytelling is a way that community passes down their knowledge, history, cultural practices, and values from one generation to the next. Although these stories, legends, and myths have been passed down orally, it helps in maintaining the heritage and identity of the community. Like in many societies, storytelling across the fireplace is a cherished tradition in which an elder recounts tales of adventures and moral values. The painting tries to capture the essence of the northeastern states through their traditional attire and folk stories. The painting is composed of communities from different states, including the Khasi, Mizo, Assamese, Ao, Tripuri, Meitei, and Yishi. It is represented in the composition by at least 2 community members sitting around a central hearth. The painting emphasizes unity in diversity as a theme. All the state's tribes and community members, with their distinct cultures, languages, and traditions, share the act of storytelling, which is the common thread that ties these communities together. This painting, with its vibrant cultural symbols and composition, serves as a tribute to the northeastern states and their rich storytelling traditions, capturing the souls of the land and its people.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. Yes, please, a round of applause for them, please. I call on the Chancellor and the Head of Community Center for Arts, crafts, and culture to present the plaque to the artist Casper's Aim. And yes, please applaud when he receives the award. As we embark upon this graduation ceremony, let us invoke the spirit of wisdom, curiosity, and unity that has brought us together. We shall now have the invocation song, "The Lord Bless You and Keep You," to be presented by the students of the Department of Music.
Thank you, students. The students of the university will now lead us in the reading from the holy books.
So now I'm going to read the Bible verses from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verses 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future.
Now our readings are compositions of advice by our forefathers, which is written by our beloved Isliad Parat Radhan Singh Berry from chapter 8 with this on page number 6. Hikai ba pinki dang step hanga primlian banki dang riu kutang up lani kino dang riu yar nikong kintai shinrang kmila jing trai la jong pitang shukhi thia sliu la ka ding ela ki ti ki jat ru to pen sting to kmi to yet la ka yeng bat to sa baro ka ba po lani habar sathe la ki ti bat bata la ki khmat bat ka sim lu khimai bakan bot ringkan ekyu shat ki ti wajuk ta shuti piklam da sum da sai lak chat lak ti Sashat la kaja shat la kajingta wajum lian ban shubam da kajaja hawa ulakni arsian usyar to krep mbiang baro yala kitiar to da bam da di biang yala di hi sayang trai kaman ka diang tang mi sngi
Buddham Saranam Gacchami, Dhammam Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami.
I will read a Shloka 2.4 from Bhagavad Gita. Yogastha Kuru Karmini Sangam Tattva Dhananjaya. Thank you.
Thank you, students. We're privileged to have with us today our Chancellor, Professor Glenn C. Kharkomor. May I now invite our Chancellor to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming to this convocation of ours. A convocation is a magical milestone in the journey of a university. For each year, we see changes for the better and the bigger. This is our 17th convocation, 17 convocations. Can I find out how many in this hall have been present for all 17 convocations? Are there any over here? Please stand up. Can you stand up? People who have been here for all 17 convocations, please give them a hand. Okay, you can sit down. This is the first convocation in which we have crossed 1,000 graduates. This is a big accomplishment. Let's give ourselves a big hand for that. Does anyone remember in our first convocation how many graduates there were? Can anyone remember the number? Anyone can remember? 10 rupees price. 61. 61 in our first convocation. One more piece of good news. We've decided that next year's convocation will be held at our new and permanent campus in Umphilnai. Okay? Let's have another round of applause. Okay? Please keep your hands close together. Okay, we'll be doing a lot of clapping today. Those of you who have been in the lobby, you can see the pictures of our new campus, pictures of our Umsauli campus, so please take a minute to look at that. A special welcome this morning to Father Stephen Maveli, our convocation speaker. He needs no introduction to Shillong, having served the cause of school and college education in Meghalaya for many, many years. He will be formally introduced later in the program. We thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion with your presence. May I request that a memento be presented to Father Stephen. We welcome the members of the Board of Governors, Board of Management, and the Academic Council who are here. Professor Henry Lamin, Mr. Rudy Wajiri, Dr. Meryl Sangma. Okay. Thank you all for coming. Kong Patricia Mukim, who has been a board member since day one, cannot be with us because of a meeting this morning in another part of town. So she explained her excuse to me. It went something like this. I can't come in the morning, but I will join you in the evening for the jam session as that is more important. I welcome Mr. Sampath Kumar, Principal Secretary Health and Social Welfare, Government of Meghalaya. I welcome the recipients of the Distinguished Alumni Awards. We are so proud of you. Most important, we welcome the graduates and your families. Graduates and your families. You'll be getting a lot of applause today. Finally, we welcome the MLCU staff and faculty. Many of our friends in the community have brought good wishes by their presence today. Some of them have contributed to education in their own communities. We would like to mention some of their names today. Okay. Mr. Deepak Lalu is here this morning. For 17 years, he has supported a school in Ritiang village near Umsning. He himself takes classes on environmental awareness and conservation. May we have a memento for Mr. Deepak Lalu, please? Please stand where you are. Deepak, you stand. The volunteers will come to you. In my locality, there is Eastville School. The founder of the school is Ms. Bala CM. This pioneering education initiatives contribute much to the community. A memento for Ms. Bala CM, please. We have with us today the director of IIPH Shillong, Dr. Sandra Albert, who happens to be a good friend of mine. Okay. IIPH is part of the 5 schools of public health that form the PHFI, Public Health Foundation of India. PHFI, as it is popularly known, was ranked by the International Journal of Public Health this year as the second best public health institution in the world for research. The first was the London School of Tropical Medicine and Health. PHFI was second, and the Harvard University School of Public Health was third. Okay. Memento for Dr. Sandra Albert, please. Okay. We have with us today representatives of the Montfort Institute of Advanced Studies in Bangalore, who have been partners of MLCU since 2008. This was the first college in the country to start MSc in counseling psychology. Ms. Sarita Matthew is here from MIAS. Okay. Incidentally, she herself is an alumnus of MLCU, having done her MBA, Ms. Sarita Matthew. We have with us Dr. Paul Bagyan, Vice Chancellor of Northeast Adventist University and Thadla Skine. I know this family well. His uncle was my first science teacher. A memento for Dr. Paul Bagyan, please. Somewhere in the hall, I think, is Sister Dr. Joanne Chunkapura, an old friend of ours who has helped us in our journey in MLCU through. There she is at the back in the pink top. Okay. In our journey towards many degree programs. She is based in Kerala. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. It is such a pleasant surprise to see you here today. Dr. Joanne Chunkapura. If you will now go to page 3, I think, of the brochure. We're going to start by talking about ASER, the Annual Status of Education report, which is a nationwide citizen-led household survey that provides snapshots of schooling and learning in rural India. In the 2023 report, ASER focused on the activities, awareness, abilities, and aspirations of youth aged 14 to 18 in 28 districts in 26 states of the country. In Meghalaya, MLCU was the partner organization of the survey, as we have been for the last 10 years. And if you take a look at the picture on the right, that is the picture of our volunteers from the social work department who had just completed their training. Incidentally, the leader of the training program was also an alumnus of MLCU. If you look at one table, you will see mentioned over here the thoughts and dreams of teenage youth in our state. Some of us were very surprised to see this research data. And if you look at young boys aged 14 to 18 in our state, the 3 most sought after career aspirations is sports, army, and police. Okay. Are we meeting these aspirations of our youth? Okay. If you look at what the girls want to do, you will see that number 1 is teacher, number 2 is nurse, and then you see police. Okay. So I think that this report is very revealing because maybe we are not very sure of what is in the minds of Generation Z. Okay. Generation Z now are people who are between 15 to 27 years old. The data on Generation Z is mountain high. The Wikipedia entry on Gen Z has 286 references, scientific references. And we know from this data that Gen Z tend to be more well-behaved, abstemious, risk-averse. They have less teenage pregnancies. They take less alcohol. They have less risky sex. They delay gratification. They have awakened by COVID. They are socially mindful. They have moved from living in the moment to worrying about the future. They are quieter, there's greater awareness of mental health. They have been scarred by COVID, depression and anxiety have increased. They are feeling neglected, their problems are not solved, there is distrust of authority. 3/4 of Indian youth feel that climate change has doomed the world. Culture, music, and the arts help them in coping. COVID has brought an outpouring of frustration over disrupted education, job losses, diminished financial security, and the ineptitude of political administrations. They are impatient for social change. The problems of their generation seem to have been pushed aside. Gen Z are spending more time on electronic devices, even for learning. They have lower attention spans. More online education is acceptable. They're willing to assume more responsibility and self-efficacy in learning. The data tells us that of all the generations that have inhabited this planet so far, Generation Z is the most well-behaved. My generation, Generation X, okay, had the highest incidence of crime, by the way. We were the most badly behaved. Okay? I'm not included in that, of course. Okay? Gen Z has some wonderful qualities, but in their yearning for a better world, there is a sense of despondency. These are excerpts from a poem written by a 16-year-old girl that appeared in the Shillong Times last Sunday. My grades are never good enough. My songs are never good enough. I don't do enough sports, and I can't keep my body healthy enough. I wasn't good enough to love right. I did everything wrong, and that's funny, because doing everything wrong is the only thing I managed to do right. But maybe I've just had enough of this, enough of the expectations I hold. I just don't know when to stop expecting myself to beat everyone else's best. I'm done feeling like I should be more than what I already am. One of my colleagues has told me more than once that pessimism in the right doses might be good for us. Agreeing with her, an article in Psychology Today says, perhaps not surprisingly, low levels of pessimism rather than high levels of optimism have actually been associated with better health. The government of Meghalaya has recently launched a World Bank funded project entitled Adolescent Well-Being, Empowerment and Resilience. It will cover 3 themes: life skills, sexual and reproductive health, and mental and emotional health and well-being. When we look at the careers and aspirations, we have already seen a snippet of what they have in mind. Okay? This project will cover all of the youth aged 9 to 19 years in the state. We are talking about 9 lakhs youth. This project will be led by MLCO, and we're grateful to the government who have given MLCO this opportunity to lead this project. Now for our graduates. Dear graduates, the river course of your life from childhood to university was hemmed in by the restrictions of the family, social, and educational riverbanks. But now you've reached the shoreline of the sea. Adulthood with its promise and potential is beckoning you. There is an ocean of possibility, no more restricted. The opportunity is yours. As you ride the waves, some gentle, some tempestuous, may you find your true self in your journey to the horizon of your future. In the book The Alchemist, the young boy Santiago sets out on a quest for treasure under the pyramids of Egypt. He never found the treasure, but through the adventures of his difficult journey, he found himself, the best treasure of all. To our graduates, the forces of the universe are with you. We wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. An important announcement. Owner of the vehicle number ML05X9874, ML05R3939, kindly remove your vehicle as it is blocking the way. Moving ahead, to enlighten us about the university's achievements and progress, may I invite our Vice Chancellor, Professor T.K. Karbamon, to present the report of the university for the academic year 2023-24.
Respected Convocation Speaker, Father Mabley, former Vice Chancellor of the San Don Bosco University, distinguished guests, parents, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to each one. We are honored to present this report of the university's activities, engagement, and progress for the academic year 2023 to 24. Awards and recognitions. In the May 2024 issue of the Education World magazine, MLC was ranked 60 among the 86 top-ranked universities from among the 600 plus private universities and India, and was ranked first in Meghalaya. In the India Today Rankings 2024, MLC was ranked 69 among India's best private universities and first in Meghalaya. There are other ranked lists in which MLCU has been consistently placed in the top 10% of India's private universities. Departments and faculty. The Department of Information Technology has become a member of the Computer Society of India. The Department of Tourism and Travel Management has been granted the associate membership in the Tour Operators Association of Meghalaya. The university's Yuva Tourism Club has been registered with the Yuva Tourism Club of the Ministry of Tourism. Further, the postgraduate students of the Department of Environment and Traditional Ecosystems secured the first prize in the World Water Day Exhibition 2024, an event organized by the Public Health Engineering Department of the Government of Meghalaya. Dr. Yodan Langton Song, a faculty member of the Department of Tourism and Travel Management, has been awarded the Young Tourism Education Award for 2023. This accolade is jointly presented by DTORR and the UNWTO Tourism Online Academy. On Teachers' Day 2024, the following faculty members were given awards of excellence: Fatima Pawa, Deepika Hajong, Yuwanka Lingdo, Richester Marbo, and Siliang Mang Hau Kip. Awards of excellence were also given to the following staff members: Wankit Kupar Lamin, Lakanti Kharpuri, Ponderous Suting, and Dilari Lingdo Nonglai. Graduates and enrollment. In this convocation, the number of scholars receiving diplomas and degrees is 1,024, including 20 PhD awardees. The present enrollment of the university stands at 1,683. This number, however, does not include the scholars who have enrolled into our PhD program. Academic highlights. During the last academic year, the university introduced 5 new academic programs, and these are: number 1, MBA in Event Management; number 2, BA in English; number 3, Diploma in Electrocardiography; number 4, Pre-Degree Diploma Programs; and number 5, a one-year master's. Through these programs, the university is dedicated to fostering regional progress and driving innovation. Additionally, the university continues to uphold and advance the principles of the National Education Policy 2024, further supporting quality and excellence. Research and publications. Research and innovation is at the heart of our university, driving us to contribute meaningfully to various fields. We are proud to highlight the significant research projects undertaken, the publications by our faculty, and the notable book releases by the university press during the past year. Books released. Number 1, Kasi Ethics, the second edition by Father Barnes L. Maury. Number 2, Hayupiam Kabay by Ms. Amabel Susngi. Number 3, Waiting for an Equal World, second edition by Kong Patricia Mukim. Number 4, The Mystery of the Cave by our very own Chancellor, Dr. Glenn C. Karkungor, Ms. Patricia Mukim and Karine J. Langste. Number 5, Tribal Health and Well-Being in Meghalaya by the faculty Nandaris Marwain, Melodinia Marpna, Nadine Pakantain, Jemima Marak, Melissa Kindia, Badalam Shisha Dakar, Dr. Meryl Sangma, Karine Langste, Dr. Sandra Albert, Dr. Glenn Karkungor, and Laririn Karpuri. The university has been receiving funds and grants. We are funded by the following. Number 1, the Voluntary Health Association of Meghalaya to study the social and cultural factors of teenage pregnancy in Dangar, Mausan Ram Block, and Jata Maukan Rao Block in the East Khasi Hills district. Number 2, the Meghalaya Basin Management Agency for the Meghalaya Multi-Sectorial Project for Adolescent Well-Being, Empowerment and Resilience. The Indian Council of Medical Research to study the prevalence of sexually transmitted infections, risk factors, and treatment seeking behaviors among tribal populations in India. The Deutsche Gesellschaft für International Zusammenarbeit, SITZ, Germany, to document the traditional knowledge of aquatic resources in Meghalaya. The Rosa Luxemburg Stiftung Foundation, Germany, to prepare a curriculum on tribal health and well-being. The university has 2 campuses. In the Umpranai campus, we are in the 2 stages of phase 1. Stage 1 includes the site preparation, the earth cutting for the roads and the buildings, besides the construction of a 0.12 kilometer approach road, the development of parking areas 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the building of the retaining walls. Stage 2 of phase 1 is focused on site development and the extension of the service road leading to parking area 5 and the foundation cutting for the ramp approach from parking level 5 to parking level 6. At the Umsauli campus, we are expanding the existing building with 2 more additional floors, the construction of an additional building with a parking space which includes the office amenities for students, and the canteen will commence this year. Events in the university. The university had the following events. Number 1, the International Day of the World's Indigenous People. Number 2, the first Vice Chancellor's Colloquium. Number 3, the first Regional Conference on Health in Northeast India. Number 4, a film exhibition on the depiction of women in media and violence in South Asia. Number 5, a special lecture on big power in East and South Asia, implications for Northeast India. Number 6, we had the farmers market. Number 7, we had the annual music event, Music by the Lake. Number 8, we had workshops on the creation of a glossary of Khasi words and phrases on reproductive health, and a national workshop on library automation using Koha and DSpace. The university is involved in a number of community engagement. The list can go on and on, but we have a few of them listed here. We had the Fete and the pre-Christmas celebration to raise funds for crisis-hit Manipur. Number 2, the Beautiful Mind and Mental Health Mela at Meetmantadu Presbyterian School. We had the World Environment Day at 2024 at Lom Klau, Malem. The Yuva Tourism Club students participated in a cleaning drive at Maulanong Village. The World Tourism Day at Nabon Savian Memorial School, Maumulu. We had community camps in Maule Po, Nongrim Lado, Maudet, and Klishnong Sora. We had lesson plan writings at Jaintia Higher Secondary School, Jowai. We had a seminar on digital empowerment and cyber threats at Marian Higher Secondary School, Jowai. The social work students supported flood-affected victims in Chennai. We had a 1 million rising event at Marngor Village in collaboration with the Northeast Network. We participated in the Shillong Times Operation Clean Up. We also participated in a bike rally organized by Northeast Network Shillong as part of the 16 days of activism, highlighting our ongoing efforts to make a positive impact on society. 13, on the 17th of September, the NSS unit of the university undertook the cleaning drive for the caves at Maumulo, Sora. The university has signed MOUs with the following organizations during the year. Number 1, 1917I Teams, Government of Meghalaya. Number 2, the Reach Shillong Ministries. Number 3, Pratham Education Foundation, Delhi. Number 4, Supercare Hospital, Shillong. Number 5, Bethany Hospital, Shillong. Number 6, the Rotary Club of Orchid City, Shillong. Number 7, Times Pro Mumbai. Number 8, the Ramakrishna Mission, Sora. Number 9, Sankardev College, Shillong. Number 10, Emmanuel Hospital Association. Number 11, the Indian Council of Social Welfare. Number 12, the Association of Persons with Disability, Bangalore. Number 13, the NICE Foundation, Telangana. Number 14, the Mission Nethralaya, Shillong. So these are the achievements, the engagements, and the progress of the Martin Luther Christian University for the year 2023 to 24. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, we move on to the most awaited part of the ceremony, which is the award of degrees and diplomas. I invite the Registrar of the University, Professor Iwamon W.J. Lalu, and the Controller of Evaluation and Examinations, Dr. Ardonista Lingdo, to read out the names of the graduates receiving their degrees and diplomas.
Are you ready? May I request all the graduating students to kindly stand. By the authority invested in the university to institute and award degrees and diplomas under Section 8, Subsection 1, Clause 4 of the Martin Luther Christian University Act 2005, read with Section 2F and Section 22(1) of the UGC Act, I declare that the candidates presented for graduation at this convocation have satisfactorily completed their prescribed course of study and are eligible for the award of the degrees or diploma for which they are presented. It is my pleasure to announce the names of the graduates before the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellors, Vice-Chancellor, and in the August President of this Assembly. May I request the faculty who will be draping the sash to please come forward and take your place.
Doctoral degree, Doctor of Philosophy, A. Anbuvawan, Abanda Pale P. Walang, Badalam Shisha Dakar, Biben Josh, Carinthia Balabet Nengnong, Charlotte A. Sampat Kumar, Dinah Manoshi, Amy Dewahon Kongwer Rangat, H.S. Don Thingla, Lizzie John, Lungsan Lui Pame, Priya Vijaya Kumar, Rema Devi, Saji C. John, Sophie Lasso, Srita Sandan, Sujata P, Suma S, and Waira Danshilla. Postgraduate degrees, Master of Science in Medical Imaging Technology, Ani Kharbani, Nazarene Eltrond, Rida Shisha Soshang. Graduates, please come forward. Master in Visual Arts, Caspus Aim, Vinay Kumar. Master of Computer Applications, Dikimbe N. Sangma, Ezioni Wanyang, Toiring Wang, Iban Suklin Tang, Yobor Nongsit, Meban Kmen Kong Malay, and Neri Claudia C.H. Marak. Master of Arts in Education, Berisha R. Marak, Ellen C. Lalrat Tluangi, Eric Lalren Tluanga Chenza, Iban Playlat Yarod, Kim Malsawang, Lalramnga Kilela, Larbin Singnarpi, Larisha Karlengdo, Lydia, Manita Wanlin Paryang, Naisanau Kezizi, Pretina Glenn, Ruth D. Lalnga Saki, Sani Liantina Mary Dingdo, Ting Lem Siam, Master of Arts in English Literature. Anastasia Lengdok Maulong, Arwanki Krau Lang Sutanga, Irene Waling, Kraubor Shangdiar, Corlindas Rani, Krishnangi Barwa, Marto Sora, Miniwel Dakar, Manjyoti Hajang, Silchina Momin, Master of Arts in English Language Education, Alison Kara Mar Nongklau. Master of Science in Environmental Science, Bianglin Mayong, Dapi Yahun Kongsam, Yaikintiu Sotun, Yasuk Lang Taba, Mewan Shan Born Lengdo, Wanrilin Dingam, Master of Arts in Music, Ajinkmen Janong, Isa Gracel El Sumar, Balasiudor Rentathiang, Bernardine Laperna Lengdo Maunai, Chivli Star Wanyang, Chuimui Deborman, Daki Bakor Mary Doling, Hituka Achumi, Liwandi Bantailang Kharkongor, Lunghar Hop Hop, Maria Omi Bage, Mikaya Kerpang Thankeu, Pidaria Kor Mauyong, Risaka Nancy Perbot, Sagacity Rintathiang. Master of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics, Aimika S. Hanyauta, Bakor Shisha Thaba, Korlariti Kharbuli, Nicola Alison Dari Lariti Thaba, Nime Machino, Pautinting Waipei, Rampa Sui Poiling Inning, Senkami Di Shira, Shitalen Biam. Graduates, continue to clap for your fellow graduates. Master of Commerce, Aloysius Sangma, Angelica Donlacor Nongbet, Arkupar Pala, Bakarshans Kembha Mauro, Bankit Lang Jerwa, Banlambha S. Nongdhar, Chinsal Sangma, Dapi Nisha Nongrum, Dolphy Kriem, Garman Suja, Larihon Shabong, Mildalin Thongi, My Queen Rumbai, Pidari Suting, Panthme Bare, Samkupar Dhar, Stevenson Rani, Sinshar Banjob Nongset, and Wan Kmen Lang Tariang. Master of Arts in Economics, Abhijit Hajang, Ajay C.H. Mara, Bennett Nongse, Shiva Prosper R. Mara, Jiken Shai Kartang Mao, Juliana Karanki, Kraukupar Kongshen, Manzana Sumer, May Larish San Damian Song Thiang, Padayuhi Langstang, Pensuk Lang Sun, Rebek Lalrod Feli, and Rosemary Nongse, Master of Business Administration, Ida Me Shisha Nonglan, Ajing Hun Lang Karmo Plang, Atris Mary Renja, Daryl Donkupar Yakai, Evangeline Karkongor, Hagen Dauru Shada, Justify Suting, M. David Singh, Mem Juklet Lapasam, Mikra G. Momin, P. Bandrai Pankar Kongor, Ripanchi B. Marak, Shanlang Shilla, and Wahida Dakar. Master of Arts in Sociology, Aime Bandri Shangdyar, Ardaman Shilla Jirwa, Aryant Armara, Bansham Kupars Emle, Bapilari Maria, Bethlehem K. Umnod, Chingtianem Taubing, Albertson Nali, Emerald Serti, Yaikerman Swear, Iba Corridor Kumbet, Iban Roy Kerhai Lengdot Nonglad, Yot Dahun Kongpai, Isaac Newton Kalai, Janita B. Sangma, K. Shakpa, Caleb Karmau Plang, Kali Zemo, Kedo Kavi Meyase, Christina D. Sangma, Lasmi M. Sangma, NG Lui Kang, Rinok Venya N. Sangma, Rita Lin Malay, Sekmo Monyu, Semchira Di Sangma, Sophia Lari Shisha Rangslang, Somel Dachi M. Mara, Sumitra Thapa, Sweetie Mary Jala Kharbi, Teresa Tenkame M. Sangma, Thailinda Talang, and Zoran Sangi Rachel. Come on, graduates, clap for your fellow graduates. Continue to clap. Master of Business Administration in Event Management, Lari Pilla Nongrum. Master of Tourism and Travel Management, Angelica Ignatia Lengdo, Angelina Zemek, Cheerfully Rentatiang, Gary Wendell Sucheng, Gerald Ford Langstay, Indari Lahun Thank you, Kamkor Nongtnger, Lapan Wan Lang Nongrum, Loving Star Kongkai, Mac Osman Shilla, May I Dashisha Pamthit, Nekshi Kumla Kichu, Raymond Willis War, Rika De Maya Mary Pakma, Taki Demla Pongem, Wan Kmending Do, Wan Shan Kupar Lungdo Mauplang. Master of Social Work, I Jinghun Rinja. Come on, social work student in the biggest department. I Jinghun Rinja, I Milanki Nongkrem, Alan Donald Kong Malai, Alfisha Mary Jirwa, Avana Lisa Suting, Badahun Lungdo, Badarisha Hujan, Balarisha Rani, Balgrik R. Marak, Bandriki Pakanten, Bante Bok Tongi, Bante Lang Sinkli, Batiman Mashli, Bhuna C.H. Marak, Bikila T. Sangma, Binita R. Marak, Budki Lakiang, Chareki Shilla, Chiefster D. Sangma, Chuisa K. Sangma, Chonchi R. Mara, Dadi Kikwa Mukim, Daka Paya Talang, Dapine N. Lamre, Darisha Turnya, Deni Wan Pamksang, Dewahun Chalam, Diana Mauri, Donaldson Paryang, Iba Dahun Shisha Lengdo, Iba Lari Shisha Lengkoi, Iban Seukor Karbani, Iba Pimon Lang Ingi, In Yai Rikanti Sutnga, Japri A. Sangma, Jeziana N. Arang, Jimba R. Marang, Jobam A. Sangma, Jordan Rinja, Kalkamchi M. Sangma, Kasanchi Beni C.H. Mara. Give a round of applause for Iba. Kasanchi Beni C.H. Mara, Kmen Lang Lakiang, Kordo Nongbri, Lal Nga Kheli, Laway Bakmen Nongrum, Lofort M. Sangma, Marba Shisha Lawai, Mercy Rochuli, Munchera S. Sangma, Nangyay Tay Karpran, Nathan C.H. Sangma, Nazarene Shabong, Nobamchi N. Sangma, Novira C.H. Marang, Opal Siangchai, Pilabet Wankar, Pondi Nesta Paryong, Prinitha D. Sangma, Priyanka Jat, Reni Shia Khapia, Reni Bird Karlando, Ribansan Pasa, Salmigra Armarang, Sapi Shisha Nyauta, Sengnang Armarang, Sengton A. Marak, A. Sangma, Sharon Rose Cardell Sao, Sparlington Marbanyang, Steffi Mauro, Sunita Sutnga, Tengrimchi Bonkame N. Marang, Teresa Zodingpui, Trisha Dakar, Tingshain Lang Lipon, Virania Suting, Victor Kamoilal, and Wailat Yai Yakai. May I now request Dr. Reni O. Lakadong, Dean Quality and Compliance, to read the names of the graduates.
Masters of Arts, Masters of Science in Counseling Psychology, Adrina Vanjolika Dingdo, Agatha Dondor Bla, Aimo Karin Karsentiu, Amaeda Edens Im, Anibu Shem, Bertha Candela Karmalong, C. Vanlal Ruzandyanga, Christina T. Haukep, Emika Karsati, Fastina Reti Nongrum, Genevieve Sirti, Ilona K. Chopi, Isaac Sem, J. Ashita, Jaya Blesley, Johnson Paul, K. Siam Chuanga, Kailing Nui Misalu, Krezem Ho Kezo, Kivituna P. Jimo, Lisa Narisa Ribha Bophang, Madela Sani, Mercy Lammangali, Marin Susan Varghese, Mangsongla Lokhomer, Napila Kantiu Pathau, Nadia Mag, Pindari Bhaksha, Punsuklung Shangriyar, Saijuk K.A., Shifali Shrivastava, Sunita Miranda, Santanu Sangma, V. Teso, Wanda Byangwar. Masters of Public Health, Please continue clapping. Anderson Benjamin Kharbuli. Benjamin Ronald Lightplang. Jennifer N. Sangma. Gonza Lafruti. Lumei Tichi. Market T. Suk El Nonglight. Mechawaki Tariang. Melariki Rabon. Nungrang Nyakum. Nilesh Vasan Mohit. Rose Queen Marbanyang. Saurav Thapa. And Uday Hajong. Masters of Optometry. Chuanlu No Kithang. Iliana S. Wu. K. Losa. Lasiodor Lingdo. Watisan La Kuchu. Masters of Theology. Beho Vaya. Dang Mei Diplum. H. Shayim Pum. Lotus Ezum. Marco Kla. Nekulun. Nilutu Kyo. Beitung Nigli. SP To Shingam. Masters of Arts in Christian Studies. Chako Lisa John. KM Saraswati. Sylvia Divet. Masters of Arts in Christian Leadership. Bhupal Rai. Postgraduate Fellowship in Clinical Chaplaincy and Counseling. Angokili H. Shohi. Pitikiru Lutu. Treni Mongla Jamir. Rukoto Kiso. I'll call on the Dean Research, Professor Lariren Kharpuri, to call out the names.
Bachelor of Science in Medical Imaging Technology, Balsi Singkon. Chinging Novin. Devika Dhar. Langprang Miki Lapasam. Manoj Dev Barma. Majolika Lamurong. Mudang Ayu. Nani Narang. Paisam Galkal Diswang. Poireng Nganbha Rajkumar. Rimi Daka Biam. Santan Horni T. Audio. Senti Kumla Lemtur. Bachelor of Science in Medical Lab Technology, IT Norris Soshang. Benjung Senla Imchen. Elenicia Shilla. Evangeline Mauri. Form Bosnem. Hage Kenya. Yelamki Tinkan. Imonhaka Lingdo. Larisok Nongspung. Nafisabet Jerwa. Nisha Miria. Rikenes Dekhar. Bachelor of Science and Physician Assistant, Arki Banshan Kongwang, Bidangchi CH Mara, Bachelor of Science in Surgical Operation Theatre Technology, Bayahun Majau, Kintuki Dame Dakar, Pansy Rose Hadem, and Ricky Star Seemle. Bachelor of Computer Applications, Alfred Teibanbha Hujon, Badahun Karumnuoj, Bantailang Mirthong, Enrich Firstborn Khalat, Erasius Lingdo Kinshi, Eric Zothan Mauya, Gracie Nyota, Iba Wanshwa Karni, Ila Perkhan Karjaren, K. Tanwang Konyak, Kishan Jamatia, Shaldamon Nongrum, Living Star Pungrop, Meban Kudup Lang Lingdo, PC Lalmon Sanga, Piban Lumlang Wankar, Pintingen Poshna, Safi Naki Karwanlang, Steffi Liza Karmuti, Tabitha Nongrum, Wanlangbok R. Sinha. Please continue to clap for your fellow graduates. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Bayahun Pasantiu, Bisina Lamare, Dameka Wanyang, Gamre Marak, Yafi Lari Janai Maulong, Iban Sara Nongse, Caldinus Marbanyang, Kriketoli Shuya, Longshai Talang, Madonna Dakar, Passionis Kriem Sabana Snaitang. Bachelor of Science in Public Health, Claudia Reflin Sun, Bachelor of Arts in Music, Elizabeth Lalbenhimi, Fiona Nadia Lakadong, Kromdihong Tangsang, Kintewbor Nongset, Rapmiki Remy Masar. Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Nutrition, Amplify Nongrum, Badawan Sok Linkoi, Donboklang Kongsdir, Anisha Karmuti, Ibatilinsi Walang, K. Tungkam Charanga, Lamprang Marbo, Nafisabet Marbo, Prianghun Shisha Mautho, Pinkman Wanyang, Sherilyn Carson Teo, Shibar Singh Nongkinri, and Thopan Edwin A. Sangma. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, 4 years. Lidor Lingdo Sangriang, Nafi Shisha H. Sinkrem. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Aihun Lang Chulet, Anungstar Jamir, Balapin Shisha El Maunai, Dab Jinkerman Suchiang, Doreen Karkongor, Esther Somungla Jamang, Iban Rilin Rangat, Jennifer Karpuri, Jovialinti Nongro, Cara Estelle Bla, Lakin Theodore Marwen, Lituna Swu, N. Arenthong Ngule, Nadia Shangpliang, Nerosha Dakhar, Pabitra Mushahari, Risalonki Dakhar, Rodila TC, Ruza Riana Suchen, Shirley Babette Suting, and Tage Ngiliang. Bachelor of Business Administration, Ai Bok Lang Kharjarin, Amena Chan Rinta Thiang, Andy Pendap Lang Ringxiang, Bayahon Leteng, Ban Ngat Lang Marbanyang, Bantai Skem Lang Doling, Erickson Galong, Fardin Lingdo, Idorlong Sotun, Kermi Lingdo, Mela Jubet Karlingdo, Namchira G Momin, Nayan Jeet Kalita, Ritista Lingskor, Shilakshi Nongshling, Skambok Kongduk, Tingshan Star Wanyang, Vizayeno Yongo, Wellborn Thaba. Bachelor of Tourism and Travel Management, Andy Boy Peaceware, Dalang Wondame K Dingdo, Fenizia Marbanyang, Irene Malsom Sangi, El Kamliang Mang, Mela Ai Kirpangs Emle, Rebecca's Em Yong, Ruvio Simply, and Zemi Teki Tara. Bachelor of Social Work, 4 years. Social work, the biggest department. Please clap for your fellow graduates. Andalusia Shadab. Yes. Benny Sengora P. Sangma. Hilarious E. I request all the graduates to kindly remain standing. Ibadalin Mary Bhadwar, Iba Dondor Shangdiar, Iban Larihon Nongpot, Iba Suk Shishas Emyong, Emmanuel Ramlunpoi Thiate, Kinteuriti Lamin, Lakhamti Lingdo Nongrom, Mark Emerson Kongla, Palay Shisha Nongklau, Pibanker Shisha Karsentio, Pratika Lingdo Nonglan, Proficiency Suliang, Regina Faith Khardarilang, Sophia Dahun Shisha Suting, T.H. Tinu Nem Haukip, Bachelor of Social Work, Adela I. Kanti Shulai, Adrian Keen Saukme, Afia Dakhar, Amsram C.H. Mara, Andreas M. Walang, Apri Chinku C.H. Mara, Ayamo D. Sangma, Balkame M. Sangma, Banchi R. Mara, Banshanlang Kongstia, Banya Shisha M. Sangma, Beautiful Engti, Biana R. Mara, Bibiana M. Yong, Bijim R. Sangma, Chamchame C.H. Mara, Chechume M. Sangma, Chien Pantera C.H. Sangma, Cherimpang A. Mara, Chidamgrik N. Mara, Chukamchi D. Sangma, Donaster N. Mara, Dorothy Buam, Duke Chesroy M. Alberto T. Sangma, Fritap M. Sangma, Gadiel Welborn Kar Omnuan, Glarisha Nongshli, Yarisa Bla, Ilara Nongrum, Jeannie C.H. Momin, Kakimchi M. Mara, Kilton A. Sangma, Lapinhun Shishas Emle, Liberties Sad, Me Banjab Lingdo Nongrang, Me Banskem Shadam, Mercy C.H. Mara, Michelle Nongse, Nam Heita Sutong, Nogame Chesil M. Mara, Nojame G. Momin, Nokandem C.H. Mara, Nos M. Sangma. Claps should not stop. Nun Thiang Limi Thiang Lai, Ohi Wariki Dakhar, Philapan Kemen Warjari, Felicia Lamin, Pringkame B. Mara, Pintagan Shisha Kongset, Rachel Sweetie Madur, Rapse C.H. Mara, Ribyang I. Sakani Bare, Rijanai Milempda, Rusa Pawa, Salgrek Tengsu A. Sangma, Samborlin Marshering, Silviana Banelas M. Yong, Takinchari S. Mara, Tasilchi R. Sangma, 20 June Suna, Winse Nora C.H. Mara, and Virta Debha Garot. May I now request Dr. Sairabel Kurba, Dean of Education Outreach, to kindly continue with the reading out of the graduates' names.
Okay. Bachelor of Optometry, Abigail Budan, Abigail Chore, Emon Sayo, Mangya Shicha, Mapisha Hadam, Momang Tayang, Ramika Nongrum, Sapam Rameshwari Devi, Twiti Basayomoy, Bachelor of Theology, okay. Bachelor of Arts in Christian Studies, K.M. Pushpa Devi, Diploma Degrees, Diploma in Medical Imaging Technology, Bahonlang Khongwang, Bandrilang Kharmelian, Bandri Sweetie Mautho, Delphina Mabanyang, Habila Ziza Shati, Hakani Daphermi Nongler, Ibandri Shisha Mauri, Judicious Kriam, Nidan Jinkirmen Karbeteng, Patricia Shadam, Piba Wanda Mary Nongrum, Scholastica Khongshling, Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology, Arundesan Yaupnyao, Agrita Sorton, Ivan Rikinti Thaba, Aitiles Kurba, Anuwa Suchiang, Arisha Potmi, Babyang Mabanyang, Badarisha Kharshandi, Bayosuklen Khayutam, Bandaka Sungo, Bantelang Kharmauplang, Bapin Sarad Khar, Bari Bakor Dole. Please clap. Bonafide Portam Hayong, C.H. Robi Chandra Sinha, Chalam Buam, Conifer Venet Khashandi, Dapi Hunlen Mashra, Darihun Kharbi Keo, Deime Balari Ke Kharpuri Hinyota, Istina Rani, Enbosta Dimpem, Isha Bakmen Khongla, Evansius Khan, Genevieve Patwet, Gracefully Shabong, Hani Dahun Pala, Jahun Lang Warjiri, Iba Kordor Siangsha, Iba Risha Lingkhoy, Inspired Heart, Yuda Monchisha Lingdo, please clap. Julian C. Lingdo, June Mary Queen Theodore, Lam Cooper Lingkhoy, Laris Buns Im, Larisha Sun, Lucky Roy Chirmang, Maiden Lee Nangba, Manroy Bha Khongphan, Marbakordor Doling, Marvelous Lingdo, Melosi Nongtudu, Naki Saka Kharsanteo, Nafi Bansharai Padu, Oba Meda Tlang, Oracle Shilla, Piba Pentingen Dakar, Poimi Nongrum, Penrai Biang Suja, Risen Sirti, Revi Fiva Lingdo Maulong, Riba Kordor Nongklau, Riba Lin Karumni, Rida Shisha Mirthong, Rina Mary Lingthong, Rishma Chakma, Samti Bayar Lin Marwen, Safia Suklin Diengdo, Sheni Wan Biang Merchang, Shida Lin Karpuri, Solini Sumer, Sien Sinshar Sumer, Wan Biang Yami Posnam, and Yoda Sandaroy Tugru. Certificate course for the summer term of 2 weeks to 3 months. Certificate course in 3D printing, hydroponics and food processing. Adriel NCA, Dafika Warjri, Miwante Marbanyang. And then we have the UGC NET tutorial, Ringhaba Lakisan, Mateila Hingba, Zorin Sangi Russell. Thank you.
One big round of applause. Come on. Please remain standing. Please stand and big round of applause to everyone, to all the graduates. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you. Big round of applause to the first batch of the summer term training program. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you, students and all of you. But before you may be seated, just one more thing. May I request the graduates to just keep standing for the graduates' pledge.
With an enduring dedication to the pursuit of excellence, Martin Luther Christian University offers students experiences that aims to nurture through a synergy of traditional as well as contemporary approaches, thus preparing them for their roles as leaders of the future. I invite Mr. Caleb Karmauplang, Department of Sociology, and Ms. Semti Kumla Lemtur, School of Allied Health Sciences, to deliver the response on behalf of their fellow graduates.
Sorry, please sit down first. We will have the response from the students first.
Honorable Convocational Speaker Father Stephen Mevley, Chancellor Dr. Glenn Kharkongor, Vice Chancellor Dr. T.K. Kharbamon, Honorable Registrar Ma'am Iwa, respected deans, faculty, friends, family, guests, and especially the graduating class of 2024. A very good morning to you one and all. My name is Caleb Kharmoplang, and I am from the Department of Sociology. And on behalf of MLCU, class of 2024, I would like to reflect on this momentous journey that has shaped not just me, but that of my fellow students as well. I remember when I first arrived at MLCU, I expected a transformation, but I could not have foreseen just how significant that transformation would be. These 2 years have been more than academic growth. They have been about resilience, learning from every challenge, and embracing the unexpected. I remember serving as the General Secretary of the Student Council, and class representative was both a privilege and a challenge, teaching me that true leadership is about service. But however, as life sometimes throws unexpected obstacles, I faced health challenges that required me to step back from that role. While difficult, this decision taught me that knowing when to pause is just as important as pushing forward. Yes, it was a moment of reflection, and it was a moment of growth, reminding me of the power of adaptability and leaning on the support of those around me. At MLCU, I learned that education is not just confined to the classroom. It is confined in the projects that we undertake, the relationships we build, and the challenges we overcome. I remember the words of William Butler Yeats said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." MLCU has ignited that fire in each one of us, fueling our curiosity, drive, and passion, not only to learn, but to grow as individuals. While my health prevented me from completing my term as General Secretary, the support I received from my peers and friends, as well as my professors, showed me that leadership is about humility, adaptability, and community. Here, I didn't just learn from textbooks, but I learned from the people around me. This journey was not without its difficulties. Balancing responsibilities and personal health struggles made me question my path, but these obstacles became my greatest teachers. I arrived at MLCU aiming for academic achievement, but I leave with far more, and these are lifelong friendships, a renewed sense of purpose, and a belief that every challenge contains an opportunity for growth. It is in MLCU that I've also learned the importance of perseverance, self-care, and asking for help whenever needed. To my fellow graduates, I encourage you to embrace every experience, both the triumphs and the setbacks. It is in these moments that we actually grow as an individuals. And remember, it is not the destination that shapes and defines us, but the journey. MLCU's commitment to practical learning has always been a cornerstone to our education. Our time at MLCU has been filled with meaningful experiences, from rich classroom discussions to practical fieldwork that connected theory with real-world applications. Presentations on our communication and public speaking skills, preparing us for life beyond these walls. The internships, the awareness programs, and the community projects we engage in were not just academic requirements, but they were opportunities for personal and professional growth. Each of these experiences has prepared us to face the complexities of the world with resilience and adaptability. As I stand before you today, I am grateful to my family who supported me, to my friends who stood by me, and also to my greatest and my dearest mentors and professors. I would also like to take this opportunity to personally thank Dr. Mebada and Dr. Lavinia and Dr. Jennifer. These three have been like a second mother to me. Your support, your wisdom and guidance have nurtured me throughout this journey, and I am indeed grateful for that. Dr. Bamon from the Education Department, ma'am, your wavering encouragement and faith in me kept me moving forward, even during the toughest time. Ma'am, thank you so much for uplifting me. Dr. Nadine, you have been like an elder sister to me. Your constant willingness to help, to listen, and to guide has made all the difference in moments of uncertainty. Ma'am, I will always and forever treasure your kindness. Dr. Zaman, the coolest and the greatest mentor I could have asked for. Sir, your insights, your patience, and the calm reassurance you provided whenever I need guidance have been invaluable. You're the one I always lean on, and for that I am eternally grateful to you, sir. Sir Rowling, your guidance and belief in me have shaped my growth. Thank you for helping me navigate this incredible academic journey, and I believe that success is never achieved alone. It is a collective effort shaped by those around us. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the professors and mentors. Thank you for guiding us, for leading us, shaping us, and molding us. We are as we are right now, it's all because of our greatest and dearest professors. To the class of 2024, as we move forward, let us carry with us the spirit of MLCU, the friendships we've built, and the lessons we've learned. These will guide us in every step we take from here on. Congratulations to the class of 2024. May we continue to grow, learn, and aspire. Together, we can make a difference in the world. And let us make the world a better place. Thank you.
Honorable Convocational Speaker, Father Stephen Mavli, Chancellor Dr. Glenn Karungonger, Vice Chancellor Dr. T.K. Karbamon, Honorable Registrar Mem Iwam, respected deans, esteemed faculty, proud families, and fellow graduates. A very good morning to you all. I'm Cindy Kamla Lemter from the Department of Allied Health Sciences, and it is with great pride and humility that I stand here on behalf of the class of 2024. As we celebrate this significant milestone today, I am reminded of the words of Winston Churchill's, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." These sentiments beautifully encapsulate our journey over the past years. A journey marked by both trials and triumphs, moments of doubt and extraordinary growth. I still remember vividly the mix of excitement and nerves on our very first day. For many of us, it was our first taste of independence, a time when we faced the unknown with both trepidation and hope. Coming off the heels of a global pandemic only added to the uncertainty, yet standing here today, I can see how far we have come. The faces I see now are transformed, each of us carrying a unique story of determination, dedication, and self-discovery. For me, this journey has been nothing short of remarkable. As a girl from the hills of Nagaland, stepping into the hallowed halls of MLCU was a defining moment in my life. What started with fear and uncertainty soon blossomed into immense joy, deep learning, and unforgettable experiences. I will always hold this institution in high regard for inspiring us to grow and become a better versions of ourselves. The lectures from our engaging professors, the relentless deadlines, group projects, and countless evaluations, all this tested our limits and shaped our character. They didn't just prepare us for the academic world, but something far more important, that is the value of persistence, resilience, and adaptability. Qualities that will serve us in all facets of life. But it wasn't just about academics. Our time here was filled with opportunities to broaden our perspectives through seminars, health games, and other hands-on experiences. One of the most profound lessons I've learned as an allied health student during our clinical posting is that sometimes the most powerful tool we can offer isn't a stethoscope or diagnostic machine. It's our kindness, compassion, and presence. These values are the heart of healthcare and life itself, and they are among the many gifts MLCU has bestowed upon us. I'm also deeply grateful for the friendships I have formed here. Over time, we learned to support one another through sleepless nights, shared dreams, and the challenges of this journey. Together, we discovered the beauty of empathy and collaboration. These friendships are a testament to the sense of community we have built, and I know they will last a lifetime. None of us will be here without the unwavering support of so many people. To our professors, thank you so much for your guidance, your wisdom, and for challenging us to aim higher. To our families, your love and support kept us grounded and focused. And to my friends, thank you for being the shoulders to lean on, the hands to lift me up, and for making this journey unforgettable. To my fellow graduates, remember, time waits for no one. As we step into the next chapter of our lives, let us carry the lesson we have learned all here with us. Let us approach the future with the same courage and determination that has brought us through these years. The world awaits our contributions, and I have no doubt that each of us will make a meaningful impact in our own unique way. Congratulations to the class of 2024. I'm very proud to be part of this incredible journey with you all. Thank you. Kuble Shibon.
Thank you, students. May I request the graduates to please rise for the graduates' pledge.
I request Reverend Dr. Samuel Mishak, Pro-Chancellor and Dean, Faculty of Theology and Religious Studies, to administer the graduation pledge.
It's a solemn occasion for all the graduates to make a pledge for what you're committed through your education. You can repeat after me. We, the graduating students of Martin Luther Christian University, ought to always uphold the principles of honesty, transparency and integrity, acceptance and respect, quality and sustainability, perseverance and humility, teamwork and leadership, accountability and discipline, recognition and fairness, sincerity and commitment, as happened to us in the university. This pledge we make freely, fully understanding that these values will make us good humans and role models. Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you, sir. The Department of Music will once again grace us with their performance entitled Trust in Me.
Thank you, students. I now request our University Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Malcolm D. Roy, to introduce our convocation speaker.
A priest, an educator and friend of the youth, a visionary and path breaker, an institution builder, a pioneering leader and team maker. These would probably be some of the descriptions for a remarkable personality that we have the privilege of having as a convocation speaker this morning. Reverend Father Dr. Stephen Maveli. Leaving his native Kerala many decades ago as a young boy to begin pursuing his studies in Shillong and finally earning a doctoral degree in educational psychology from the United States, Father Stephen has devoted over 50 years of his life to the education and the uplift of the young men and women of the Northeastern region. After his ordination in 1979, Father Maveli taught at the Don Bosco Technical School and later served as the principal of Don Bosco School, Shillong from 1981 to 86, and later became the principal of St. Anthony's College, Shillong in 1986. It was during his tenure as the principal of St. Anthony's College that the college achieved the singular distinction of being the first to be accredited in Eastern India and the first to be awarded the highest 5-star status by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council of India, the NAC. He left for the United States for doctoral studies in 2002, and on his return to India, he served as the principal of Don Bosco College, Guwahati. It was during this time that he embarked upon the ambitious project of establishing the Assam Don Bosco University, the first state university in the private sector in Assam. Father Maveli was a visionary and strategist who was involved from the very conceptualization to the planning, design, and construction of the university, and then served as its founder vice-chancellor from 2008 until he demitted office in 2023. In fact, to a large extent, Father Maveli has become synonymous with the Assam Don Bosco University, and his passion and commitment to excellence, his charisma, his dedication and ability for hard work, besides his humaneness and empathy, continue to inspire and motivate. Today, the university campus blends effortlessly with the surrounding hills and tea bushes in Sonapur, Assam, an embodiment of his dreams and tireless efforts. Today, after the stress and strain of the decades past, and after having established the Assam Don Bosco University on the path of growth, Father Stephen has embarked upon yet another project which speaks to the kind of man that he is. A project that is of vital importance and relevance, particularly in the context of our modern lives and the challenges of modern living. He is establishing a wellness center near the university campus that he loves. A center for those who need wellness of body, mind, and spirit, and those who need to be heard and understood. In all that he does, Father Stephen never ceases to embody the motto of his Assam Don Bosco University, Carpe Diem, seize the day. The journey of Father Maveli in his service to the youth, their education and welfare, and to society at large is far from over, as he continues to build a legacy of vision, dedication, and institution building, all wrapped in a spirit of caring and compassion. Please join me in welcoming Father Stephen Maveli as the convocation speaker at the 17th convocation of the Martin Luther Christian University.
May I request our Chancellor, Professor Glenn C. Kharkongor, to present the citation to Father Stephen Maverly. I am honored to invite Father Stephen Maverly, our convocation speaker, to deliver the convocation address.
I will need this one. Good afternoon, everyone. And let me start by thanking Malcolm D. Roy, a very good friend of mine for so many years, whom I convinced also to become a member of the Board of Management of Don Bosco University, for the high-flown introduction about me. I'm grateful. He had been asking me for quite some time to give him a biodata. I deliberately gave him a short biodata just 2-3 days before, so that he would do the homework himself. And he has done a marvelous job. Thank you. In case you have some doubts about whether the person whose photo is there in the brochure is really me standing here at the podium, let me just put to rest your doubt. That photo was taken about 7 or 8 years ago when I looked younger. I must say, share with you also another secret. When Dr. Malcolm contacted me to be the convocation speaker here, my first reaction was no. Then I told him I will think it over. And after a few days, when he did not hear from me, he called me again. Somehow I said yes. But that I had a lot of doubt whether in between I should call him and say, please look for someone else. And I'll tell you the reason why I was hesitant. When I retired from the university, I chose to retire last year after 17 years at the helm. I had prepared someone to take my place. And my overwhelming desire were two things. One, to have some rest, some time to relax, to read, to pray. That's one. That's for myself. And the second, to spend whatever waning years I have to help people more. As he mentioned, in setting up a wellness center where I and some others, like-minded people, would be available to listen to the pains and the burdens that people carry, which is what is becoming almost like a pandemic in our modern day world. More so after the pandemic that we have just gone through. There are a lot of burdens, a lot of pains that people are carrying without knowing where to turn, whom to trust, without being judged in a non-judgmental way, where they can find relief. In the old days, when we were studying philosophy, we were introduced to the existentialist philosophers, especially Sartre. They spoke about the angst, that the pain that we all carry as human beings. It was a philosophy that I loved very much, and it is something that I have been specializing in for the rest of the years after I finished my philosophy studies in 1972. The purpose of this wellness center, in a very modest way, is to answer that. First is time for myself, and the second is time for others. And then I had taken a very conscious decision that I would keep out of the limelight. I was tired of the spotlights. I was tired of the accolades. I was tired of the criticism and the failures and successes. I wanted to live a very quiet life. And so if I am here today, you can thank Dr. Malcolm D. Roy who persuaded me to come all the same. I can sincerely tell you that in the last 1 year since I retired, I must have turned down countless invitations for various functions in the country and outside. But this is one exception that I have made. And I'm happy that I accepted it. When I see young faces, eager faces in front of me, it gives me new energy. And so I'm glad to be here. Dr. Glenn Clark-Gungor, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Samuel Meshach, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Mr. Malcolm D. Roy, Pro-Chancellor, Professor T.K. Karbamon, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ivamon Lalo, Registrar, Deans and other dignitaries on the podium here, and more especially the graduating students, over 1,000 of you here in the hall, very attentively listening to what I am going to say. Your families and friends, and ladies and gentlemen, let me repeat again, I'm indeed glad to be here. I deem it an honor to share a few thoughts with you on this memorable occasion in the lives of the students of this university, Martin Luther Christian University, who are graduating today. And when I say I'm glad to be there to address the students, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I have been closely following with great interest the development of your university over these past years. And it is wonderful to see how the university has grown and spread its wings, moved to a new campus, and with immense possibilities for growth and development in the years to come. Literally, sky is the limit. And I wish you well, all those who are here in the podium and all those who are your colleagues in other departments and who are on their way to graduation. I repeat again, I'm very happy to be here. I feel like almost saying, like the disciples did at the Transfiguration, it feels good to be here. I'm happy to be here. And my message is by and large directly addressed to the graduates here in front of us, joyfully surrounded by their friends and family. Congratulations to you as you graduate. Congratulations to your proud parents and siblings and friends who accompanied you as you strove over the years to reach this milestone in your young lives. And congratulations to the university, Martin Luther Christian University, that has provided you, from what I heard from the two valedictorian speeches, that has provided you with the ambience, faculty, and facilities to support your determination to see this day. In sharing some reflections with you, 2 or 3 reflections with you, they are brief, and I am glad that the time for handing out the certificates has eaten into the time that was allotted to me, and so I can take the liberty of shortening my speech. But I was telling your Chancellor, Dr. Kharkangor, that this is a function and that is a ceremony that, as Vice Chancellor, I would not have given it to anybody else. To shake hands with 1,000, 1,400, 1,500 students, however tedious and tiresome it might be, is an important event. And it is something that I'm sure you will remember for the rest of your lives. And the university goes all out of its way in order to do just that. And I'm so happy to see so many smiling faces coming over here to receive your diplomas and degrees. As I said, in sharing some reflections with you this morning, my intention is to provoke thought rather than impress. The thoughts that I'm going to share with you are very simple thoughts. You must have heard them over and over again in these Christian universities especially. And I don't want to limit myself to the normal cliches that are touched upon on such occasions. I want to share from my heart what I felt I should be sharing with the graduates today and their families that are here and their mentors who have joined to felicitate you. The first thought is this. Edgar Allan Poe famously remarked once, "The past is a pebble in my shoe. The past is a pebble in my shoe. He felt that somehow he could not shake off thinking about the irritating mistakes of his earlier years. It kept coming back to him again and again, in spite of the fame that he found, in spite of the acceptance and accolades that came his way. He said his past kept nagging him, almost like a pebble in his shoe. My intention in putting forth a few reflections before you is, on the contrary, to prod you to shake off those pebbles, whatever may be the mistakes or the burdens that you have been carrying till now, and to think more ahead about the road ahead, because that road is not going to be as cocooned for you as the road that has taken you this far. The road that has taken you this far, you felt cocooned. You had family, you had friends, you had well-trained mentors here. In a way, the whole society conspired to make you reach this milestone. But the way ahead, the road ahead, is not that rosy, may not be that rosy. The road ahead presents perhaps a contrarian picture, replete with problems and possibilities, perils and opportunities. You will have an ample measure of everything, an ample measure of setbacks, surprises, mistakes, obstacles, and successes. Everything. It's an unqualified mixture of some of these things that I have mentioned. But there is no running away from the fact that the road forward is the road that you yourselves will build. Till now, the road that you travel has been the road that others helped you to build and accompanied you along. But the road ahead is by and large the road that you will create for yourself for the rest of your lives. It's a daunting task. It might seem to be a daunting task, but it can be also a very bracing challenge every single day when you put your shoulders, your heart, your soul to fashion, the rest of the words are important, a meaningful life for yourselves. Not to just make money, be famous, be successful, no, but to find some sense of meaning for life and to lead meaningful lives. And that road cannot be fashioned by anyone for you except you yourselves. And so the first reflection that I want to share with you is precisely in this line of thought. You are the architects of the road that you will travel on in the years ahead of you. I'm sure you must have thought long and hard about how life is going to shape up for you. That's the way we normally think, especially when we are young. How is life going to shape up for me? But I am not so sure whether you ever seriously considered becoming the architects of your future. Becoming architects of your future. I say that because the COVID years have had worldwide the impact, particularly in one aspect of our lives, our ability to set goals and to pursue them, to believe in dreams and to chase those dreams relentlessly. Far too many people, and I've been seeing it in the university where I've been when the COVID started, when it ended, and when they came back to pick up the pieces and carry on with their studies. Far too many people, young and old, have given up believing in a future. I'm afraid in the power of dreams and in fashioning your own story. I'm afraid I disagree partly with the findings of the research that was done, that the people today are more focused. Yes, very many people are more focused, but you will find far too many people, young and old, have given up believing in a future, in the power of dreams, and in fashioning your own story. That's the first thought. Elie Wiesel was a wise rabbi, he was a statesman, he was a prolific thinker, he was also an activist. He once said, God made man, and I'm adding, God made also women. God made man and women because he loves stories. A very dense statement, a profound observation. And what is that profound observation? The observation is that our stories are unique. Each person is a new story. That's how God has made us to be. And He has made unique stories for each one of us because He loves stories. That's why God made men and women, because He loves stories. God must be a master storyteller, and so are we. A unique blend of God's designs and the stories that we craft with our lives. This thought gives us a unique perspective on the way we look at ourselves. We are co-creators of our own individual stories, weaving unique stories in our lifetime with the guidance, providence, support of the storyteller par excellence, God Himself, herself. At Christmas time, we celebrate a unique feature of this fashioning of our individual stories. We celebrate the story of God entering into our human stories, not just the human story in general, but the story that we create for ourselves individually, our own personal stories. To put this thought into context, let me quote from the well-known book that practically all of us will have read in our childhood years, Alice in the Wonderland. There's one place there where Alice is walking along and she comes to a fork in the road. There's the road going this way and the other one meandering off in the left direction. She doesn't know which to choose. Then she looks up, there is a tree there, and there is a Cheshire cat sitting over there. And Alice looks up at the cat and she says, "Which road do I take? That to the right or this to the left?" And the cat replied, "Where do you want to go?" She's confused. She said, "Not particularly anywhere. I don't know," she said. Then said the cat, and that's a very wise observation, "If you do not know where, then any road will take you there. That or this or any other." The cat is right. If we do not know where we want to go, I spoke about setting a dream for yourself. If you don't know where you want to go, any road will take us there. If we do not have a dream to chase, there is no need to look for a road. We will be buffeted by anything that comes our way, leading aimless lives. You're graduating today. You are literally at an important crossroads today. The choices that you make, especially about which path to follow, will have an outsized impact on what you do with the rest of your lives. Think hard. Consult with those who matter in your life, those who love you in your life. Listen to what your heart says, but do chalk out a plan, a goal, a dream to chase. If you have not already done that, it's time to do that. That's the first thought that I want to share with you. A second reflection is something that I have taken from my experiences in the university, especially in the post-COVID-19 years. In June 2021, when the students and the faculty came back to start again, it was a very slow churning starting that we did. And I did everything that I could possibly in order to make that process faster. And I gave as a theme for that scholastic year, 21-22, these words. It read as follows: searching for meaning in the bits and pieces of life. Searching for meaning in the bits and pieces of life. And over 1 year, I kept repeating that mantra and giving different aspects of how you could interpret that. After coming back, after the COVID experience, where you felt life is falling apart, the world is falling apart, your future is not so secure, and you felt aimless, without a willpower to again set yourself back on the road and go forward. I repeat that again. The words that I gave them as a theme for the academic year was search for meaning in the bits and pieces of life, not in the big things of life, but the bits and pieces that happen to you every day in your life. The reason for choosing that theme was because the COVID years were a challenging time when the established world order seemed to give way. Established world order, the well-to-do countries tried to capture all the vaccines for themselves very selfishly. But we were led to believe earlier in a world order when the developed countries thought about other countries, but it was proved to be false. It was a disconcerting time that took away a lot of our certainties about the meaning of life and death. We saw reports about dead bodies being heaped up on the roadside, in crematoriums, in wagons, refrigerated vans, till they could dispose of them. Hospitals, by and large, chose who will live and who will die, who will get the care and who will not, who is disposable and who is not. Frightening thought. But that was happening all over the world, including our own. It was a disturbing time that brought us face to face with disquieting questions about the deeper realities in life, which earlier we would have smothered under the carpet. It was an unsettling time, making us wonder about what will be the new normal like, if at all, where things get under control and gains a semblance of normality. We are living through those times, trying to capture back a semblance of reality, if at all. But a lot of that disquiet, a lot of those uncertainties, a lot of those pains that we lived with for a year and a half of lockdowns have had a tremendous telling on our psyche. And that is why I gave them that thought to live by for the first year after the COVID experience. Deep down then, I felt that the search for meaning and the right attitude to face that ever-evolving scenario were the tools that we had in hand. Both called for courage to pick up the pieces and to walk on with changed perceptions, one day at a time, navigating through the challenges and the pitfalls, recognizing and confronting the inevitable bouts of despondency and depression. Sitting there, I was discussing just on this. In setting up the wellness center, one of the aims that I have in mind is to provide a place where those in pain, those in having angst, those with burdens can open up. Because a very large proportion of humanity today are suffering from various levels of despondency and depression, including the students, including you who are graduating today, and the elders who are trying to put up a brave face on it. Well, the COVID years are now, by and now, a thing of the past. However, they have left a legacy that has scarred our psyche. Bouts of despondency and depression, a sort of aimlessness, a perplexity about what the future holds, and some anxiety bordering on depression, to mention some of the few. This is what I see from my study of the COVID-19 experience and from my own experience and that of my students, those I have dealt with. This is the psychological scar that has been left on our psyche. This is where the advice of the cat, the remark of the cat in Alice in Wonderland, becomes very pertinent. The path ahead becomes less obscure and more appealing when one can forge ahead with a clear goal in view. And so, the second reflection that I'm sharing with you is learn to dream and to set goals as fast as you can if you have not already done that. And here is a third reflection. Dream, yes, I just now said dream, set goals, but also learn to appreciate the journey. If there is one thing that I wish to emphasize with those who start down the path toward the fulfillment of their dreams, it is this: appreciate the journey that you will be making now. One of the traps that many people fall into is focusing too much on the end goal, thinking that fulfilling it is a sign of success and then disregarding everything else. People get discouraged because they don't see the accomplishment of their end goal in the near future. It does take time, years and decades ahead. Every now and then along your journey, I would invite you, just pause, sit down, and take into account what you have done so far. And you will be amazed, you will be surprised at how far along you have come. You will have picked up a rich treasury of knowledge, contact, skills, opportunities that tested your resolve, experiences of triumphing over obstacles, etc., that you never would have had nor internalized unless you had stopped every now and then to appreciate your journey, to appreciate all the, I call them little Easters in life, little things that create a spark in your mind and keep you thinking and says, yes, that was worthwhile. It looked like a failure, but I've learned something from it. This looked like a success, but it has made me simply more vain, not a deeper, not a thinking person, a reflective person. Every experience along your journey is meant to teach you something to propel you forward. Each time you feel depressed, it's a sign to remind yourself of why you are doing what you are doing, to further reinforce the drive in you that keeps you going. Each time you encounter an obstacle, it's a test to see how bad you want it, how smart you are in figuring out what to learn from it. Each time in the years ahead, you are ridiculed by your friends and family for following your dream, like in The Alchemist that was referred to here. It's a test to see how firm your foundation is, and it presents you another opportunity yet again to fortify that resolve once again. So appreciate that experience. Pause to appreciate that experience. Be thankful for it. The mistakes, the setbacks, the small victories, the lessons learned, the new people you meet, the knowledge you have gained, and most importantly, appreciating the fact that you found the courage to keep going forward in the direction of your dream. That's what matters. Appreciating the journey is a powerful frame to keep you going. Appreciate the journey because it is teaching you everything you need in order to get to your end destination. The longer you stay on the journey, the longer you reflect on your journey and its experiences, the wiser, the stronger, and the more determined you will become. Then, when you accomplish your dream or dreams, when you make them a reality, you will come to realize one thing, and that is the journey has really, truly served you. These are the three reflections that I wanted to share with you. I had put down a few things more, but we are already run ahead of time. And I know you are very impatiently waiting to get out of those doors and celebrate this day in your lives, and I don't want to stand in the way. Let me summarize what I said. 3 lines of reflection that I would place before you were this: do set goals and chase dreams, journey on and search for meaning in the bits and pieces of life. Everyone's life will have that experience, bits and pieces. It's never one whole. Take delight in weaving your own unique life stories with a master storyteller who created you. Pause every now and then to appreciate your journey and to savor your story, how far it has come. And a last thought. Learn day by day to lean on a power larger and stronger than your own. Learn day by day to lean on a power larger and stronger and more encompassing than your own. Learn to lean on God. Let me wish you every success in the years ahead. As you graduate today, let me wish you God's blessings as you begin to navigate your own unique individual careers. Definitely, and I'm saying it with conviction, a much harder task today than in our lifetime. I pray that God's blessings will accompany each of you down the long journey of your lives, wherever that journey takes you. God bless you and thank you.
Thank you, sir. We will now acknowledge the outstanding achievements of our alumni by presenting them with the Alumni Awards.
Martin Luther Christian University presents awards to outstanding alumni at every convocation to honor past students and celebrate their achievements. The award recognizes alumni who have demonstrated excellence in their chosen field of community engagement, academics, cultural contribution, entrepreneurship, or any public or professional service. The Distinguished Alumni Award does more than honor its recipients. It is a demonstration of the mission and ideals of the university. It brings pride to the faculty, staff, and alumni and provide role models for the students.
May I request Mr. V. Wajri, Member, Board of Governors of the University, to present the award to the following recipients. Ms. Lalonging M. Lingdo, BSc Surgical and Operation Theatre Technology, 2010. Ms. Lovitoli Aomi, MSc Counseling Psychology, 2016. Ms. Morelda Paswet, MA in Music, 2019, BA in Music, 2017. Ms. Parkordor Kharkongor, Master of Social Work, 2008. Ms. Yadalin Warba, Master of Social Work, 2009. And Ms. Rinyay Khamrang, BA Nutrition and Health Education, 2019.
Thank you, sir. As a token of gratitude to our partners, I now invite Professor Marina B. Marwin, Dean, School of Economics, Commerce and Management, to present the names of the partners.
The Martin Luther Christian University appreciates the invaluable support, collaboration, and guidance that your organization, institution has constantly provided us through the years. Your commitment to engage with our students and staff has enriched our experiential learning, connecting classroom learning with the real world and preparing future professionals. We look forward to many more years of working together to create a brighter and more equitable future for individuals and communities. Thank you once again for your unwavering support. Now, I kindly request Professor T.K. Kharbamon, our Vice Chancellor, to present our token of appreciation to the following organizations and institutions: Risa Higher Secondary School, Go Somewhere, Shillong Municipal Board. Please come forward. Risa Higher Secondary School, Go Somewhere, Shillong Municipal Board, New Hope De-Addiction Center, Maukasiang, Nongstoin Social Service Society, Meghalaya Basin Development Authority, Shillong, Rapsang Group of Industries, National Sample Survey Office, FOD, Anderson Tea Estate, Ganeshdas Maternal and Child Care Hospital, Northeast Society for Agroecology Support, Christian Hospital Bisam Kotak, Naga Christian Fellowship, Au Baptist Arogo, Thangkul Baptist Church, Sher, Mr. Rudy Walang, the Evening Club, and the Montfort Institute of Advanced Studies, Bangalore. Thank you to all our partners.
Thank you, ma'am. May we have another round of applause? As we conclude the convocation ceremony, let us all rise for the university anthem.
And our voices praising you, OMLCU. We who dare to be different, praise a university so blessed.
request you to remain standing as the dignitaries, deans, and faculty proceed out of the hall, accompanied by the rhythms of Gaksing Shat Wat Kalamaste.